of the implementation of AARTO? Why is it a good thing?
I think, as we listened about the e-tolly just now, there is a number of problems with the implementation. It's a huge rollout that the authorities have undertaken, and that's why we see these delays. The first challenge being that, there's a demerit system that has to be in place. That demerit system has to be available so you can access it as a driver or a user of the roads. It's got to be linked into the e-native system. And then, of course, the whole system, because this takes all municipalities and put traffic offences under one control. It must be smooth and it must be implemented in a
so we're not there
smooth
yet.
fashion. I don't think so.
Yeah. Just in terms of insurance, how do you see this impacting on how the insurance industry for motor vehicles functions?
Well, the insurance industry welcomes this.
Okay.
We as users of the road and those of us that take insurance, because, in South Africa, only 1 out of every 3 vehicles on the road has insurance. So if you and I have insurance, we're actually paying for those guys that bump into us that don't have insurance, if you're not successful in getting the money. So the big worry of the insurance industry is that motor insurance becoming unaffordable, and we've got to get that into an environment where we can afford it. So I think it's the first step of getting a more responsible driver on the roads. And this system, once it's implemented and if it goes in smoothly, will definitely ensure that we don't pay for the guy that is irresponsible.
Why is it that fewer and fewer motorists are taking insurance?
That's because of the affordability. I think, the first thing you do is you buy the vehicle, then you calculate what the finance, the petrol, the toll roads, and all those things are going to cost. And then if you get to the insurance point, it's just, you cannot afford it.
Yeah, is insurance
and it's
not
because
too expensive
the pool is too small.
Yeah.
Because if only 1 person out of every 3 carries insurance, then the pool is just too small.
Yeah.
Now, one of the dreams, and it also happens in other countries, also Southern African countries, is they have insurance for third party or legislative insurance for third party. So you can't go on the road. In South Africa, we haven't got it, without having insurance for the damage that you may cause to somebody else's vehicle. But before all these systems are in place, and one can control that and do it on the ground and do it effectively and fairly, of course, as well, to the motorist, it's a long road that we have to travel. When
do you expect AARTO will become effective?
I don't know. I think they're trying to do it still this year, but it's been postponed and postponed. So we'll have to see how that is going.
Yeah.
The important thing for insurance and, of course, for the motorist is that on the demerit system, because you're going to earn demerit points, and if you reach 12 points, then your license is going to be suspended. And once your license is suspended, of course, you cannot drive your vehicle. And if you do drive your vehicle, your insurance wouldn't be in place because the insurance policy has a prerequisite that says that you have to be licensed and you have to be a law-obliging citizen.
Yeah. Now, apparently 60% of addresses on the AARTO system are incorrect anyway. So would your license be suspended without you knowing?
It's one of the problems, I think, that happened in the AARTO system in the early test phases. There were a number of them, some errors coming through with very high fines. And the other one is, of course, the AARTO system would post you your fine, and if your address is not right, of course, you're not going to receive
get the fine.
Now, of course, the onus is on you. That's how they argue. The onus is on you to make sure that they have your details and that it's the correct details. So the AARTO system is just going to be exactly what it says, automatic processing of all traffic offences.
Okay.
And it'll just run through and you will be given the fine and demerited on the demerit system.
Okay. Arnold van der Linde, thank you very much. Joining us as Chair of Integrishow, talking about the Administrative Adjudication of Road Offences Act. Delay